Hello, I'm Mark Hamrick. I own the Vacuum Center here in Fort Walton Beach, Florida. I'd like to welcome you to the January Fort Walton Beach Chamber Cox Business Forum. We've got some very special guests for you today, and we thank you for tuning in. We decided to bring down two of our newest employees from the Chamber and let them tell you a little about what they do and what goes on at the Chamber. And I'm so excited for them to be here. And I would like to start with our newest employee down at the Chamber and let him tell you a little about himself and what he does down at the Chamber. Seth Luttrell, newest employee at the Chamber. Welcome, Seth.
Thank you, Mark.
Tell us a little about yourself and a little about your background, and we'll start from there.
Oh, it'd be my pleasure. I just recently retired from the Air Force back in June and relocated our family out here to the local area, and been wanting to come live here on the Emerald Coast for quite some time. We've been waiting for about 5 years to get located out here, and in the course of my job search, just happened to be fortunate enough to stumble upon the opportunity that the Chamber put out there for the new Director of Administration. So came down and talked to Ted, and when he told me what the Chamber was about and what the job entailed, I was really excited, and I'd have to say I pursued him pretty tough to try to get him to hire me on. I think he was a little apprehensive that I was going to want to stick around for a while, but there's so many things about the job that really appealed to me, and the opportunity to work with the folks in the community and the different businesses.
So when you were in the service, were you stationed here locally, and so you knew about our area, or not?
I was not. I've been TDY to Eglin and Tyndall Air Force Base, so I had the opportunity to come out to the local area and was familiar with it. And then my wife is from Miami, Florida, so she was wanting to get back to her home state as well. And we had known for quite some time that this was our retirement location where we wanted to settle permanently. So we've been looking forward to getting back to the community here.
Well, I personally don't think you couldn't pick a better place.
Absolutely.
So when did you start at the Chamber?
I started at the Chamber last week of November, so I've just been there for about 6 weeks now, and they're definitely throwing things at me full speed, and I'm definitely new to the game, but I'm getting my feet wet and trying to make as big an impact as I can.
Well, because of my position at the Chamber, as you know, and I'll tell the audience that I have to work with you very closely. We do a lot of emailing, a lot of phone calling, and I think you're doing a great job, and it's been a pleasure to work with you, and I definitely welcome you to the Chamber and look forward to working with you down the road. It's a great place to work.
Thank you, Mark.
What a lot of people don't understand is we have so much going on in the Chamber, and the staff is so small that they stay very busy, and once you work closely with the staff at the Chamber, you learn to appreciate what each of you do, and it's something else down there some days.
Yes, it is.
So welcome to you, Seth. We're glad you're here.
Thank you.
Our next guest is Rachel Graves, and she has been at the Chamber for how long now?
Since July.
I was going to say June or July. She's also been a volunteer. I'm going to let her tell you that, but I've worked closely with Rochelle. Correct?
Correct.
Yes. I always butcher her name. But anyway, we've worked closely together and been to a lot of meetings together and committees together, and known you for a while. So I'm really excited that you're now a staff member at the Chamber. And why don't you tell our audience a little bit about your job description and what you do for us at the Chamber?
I officially am the events coordinator. So if there is an event going on that the Chamber is a part of, I am responsible for registration, posters, all of the behind the scenes things that would take place with an event, whether it's a luncheon or a banquet or a parade. It's very consuming, a lot involved with our Chamber. We have a lot of fun activities for the community to get involved in.
And so everyone will know, there's different times in the year when we have more going on, and sometimes a year when we don't have as much going on. But this Chamber is by far the busiest Chamber in Northwest Florida for sure. And we have 30 committees / events that go on in this calendar year. 30. Okay, so that gives you an idea of how busy you can get. For an example, this is January, and the first 3 weekends of January are 3 major events at the Chamber. So I assume your January's been pretty busy.
It's been extremely busy. It's been extremely busy. On the 5th, we had our Healthy Living Expo. On the 12th, we had our installation banquet, and this Saturday coming on the 19th, we'll have our Mardi Gras parade.
Like I said, 3 of our biggest events. So you were once in the banking business.
I was for 12 years.
Yep.
I was an outside sales manager with Regions Bank here in Okaloosa County.
And so how is the chamber job compared to the banking business? Is it a total different ball game, or?
Believe it or not, it's very similar. There's a lot of checking the box items that need to be done daily. There's a lot of warm, friendly smiles with clients who, in the chamber, we would refer to as members and volunteers versus customers. So there are significant similarities.
Good. Yeah, with Fort Walton Beach Chamber has over 1,500 members, and as I stated, we have 30 events, parades, whatever we have. There's 30 of them throughout the year, and with 4 or 5 staff members, it's obviously gets a little hectic. And I wanted to bring both of you on the show today to introduce you to the public and let you know how much we appreciate what you do down at the Chamber.
Thank you.
And for our membership, and that's what the Chamber is all about, is our membership.
Definitely.
And we appreciate everything you do. Anything else you'd like to add, Seth? Anything else you got going on, or?
No, there's not really anything that I have to promote per se. I just will say that I'm extremely pleased to be part of the team. Every day I find that it's a more and more rewarding experience, and I'm really enjoying the opportunity to interact with the community and all the members of the chamber. That's
great, and as I said, you're doing a great job. That is another thing. It's a friendly place to work.
That was a big part of the appeal for me.
The membership of this chamber is they're something else. They are you make a lot of really good friends, and everybody's friendly, and it really becomes like one big family is what it ends up becoming. But as I said, we appreciate everything you do. I know it can get hectic, and I personally enjoy working with each of you on a daily basis.
Thank you.
Basically, so. Once again, thank you. We appreciate you being here for the Cox Business Forum. And with that, we are going to take a break. And our next guest, I got a very special guest, Mr. Bruce Marshall, long-time chamber member with a lot of community involvement. Looking forward to talking to Bruce.